We all are aware that anti-immigrant protests happened in several cities in Australia on 31st of August.
Amid the recent anti-immigration marches in Australia, New Delhi has issued a strong response. The Ministry of External Affairs said the Indian government is deeply concerned about the safety and welfare of its citizens abroad. Spokesperson Randhir Jaiswal confirmed that India has been in constant touch with the Australian government and the Indian community there. He said Australia has assured that it values its multicultural identity and recognizes the immense contribution of the Indian diaspora to the country's progress. The MEA stressed that diversity is a strength and reiterated India's commitment to protecting the interests of all Indians living overseas.
We all are aware that anti-immigrant protests happened in several cities in Australia on 31st of August. Our High Commissioner and our Consulates General in Australia, they were in regular touch with the Australian government as also with our community members in this regard. As you know that we have a large diaspora in Australia, almost about 1 million. Before the protest took place, our High Commission conveyed whatever concerns that were shared with them by the Indian community members to the Australian government. In response, we actually received a formal response from the Australian side where they acknowledged that the protests in Australia may be of concern for Australia's diverse communities. At the same time, you would have seen that senior leaders and politicians, both from the Australian government side and also from the opposition side, they have issued statements supporting the multicultural identity of Australia. They've also recognized the role played by the Australian community in the overall progress and development of Australia, and they appreciate and acknowledge this role very much. On our side, we continue to firmly believe that diversity is strength. We value a comprehensive strategic partnership with Australia, of which our people-to-people ties are a very important element, and in fact it bolsters our strategic ties, and the Government of India remains committed to securing the welfare and well-being of all Indians abroad, and we are in touch with the Australian government as also with our diaspora organization in Australia.
In Australia, thousands took to the streets in a wave of anti-immigration protests. On Sunday, nearly 8,000 people assembled in Sydney for the March for Australia rally, one of several such demonstrations held across the country. At the same time, counter-protests led by the Refugee Action Coalition voiced support for migrants and refugees. The rallies come at a time when Australia, where every second person is either born overseas or to immigrant parents, is witnessing a surge in right-wing extremism, with even neo-Nazi groups joining the protests.